It's really freaking convenient now that we can ride the rivers. I mean, we could always ride the rivers, but I didn't know that. Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Last episode, we began investigating Lemuria, Piers' hometown, where we discovered that his mom is dead. It's very sad. We also discovered that someone in this tower is named Lumpa and wants to meet with us, so let's go the heck inside. A beautiful rug, my friend, and not much else. I'm sorry, what now? Wait. Can we go this way? Hold the phone, wait. This direction, I see now. Hi there, Lumpy.
Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone can travel so far across the world in this age.
Hello.
Say, Piers isn't with you. Why not?
His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave.
Ah, of course, his mother. He loved her dearly. A terrible loss. It must be very hard on him. Well, Piers may not be here, but we can still discuss much. If Piers brought you, you must be working to break the seal on alchemy, right?
Yes?
Ah, Piers has done quite well in finding you.
What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers?
What? Piers has told you nothing of his mission? Good God, man. Well, so you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy.
Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. We are only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom.
King Hydros told me that Venus and Mercury have been ignited once again. Was that your doing? Oh, I'm afraid I know nothing of any Northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. You're old as crap and you smell faintly of Werther's originals. What are your goals?
Well,
Creighton joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Bobby of Tolby.
Bobby? I only know of one man named Bobby, but it could not.
Master Lumpa, the Bobby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago.
Ah, so he's still out there living in the outside world.
Well,
That might be not the accurate way of putting it. He's rotting in the earth.
Most accurate? You certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase.
He was living, yes, until recently, that is.
So Bobby passed away, but only recently, you say?
When he finally ran out of his mystic draught, his spirit began to wane.
Then I no longer know anyone in the world outside.
But aren't you Lumpa, the righteous thief?
I was called that once. Long, long ago. Why do you ask?
I'll bet there's at least one person in the outside world whom you still know.
Who? Who would that be?
There's a town called Lumpa in northern Angara. A man named Donpa lives there.
I settled that village, and Donpa, he is my son.
Now your grandson, Dorompo, rules over your village.
Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word.
But it's an accurate one, Lumpa. Dodonpa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara.
What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen?
Master Lumpa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may be older even than I.
if this news outrages you, why don't you go and set Dorompa straight?
If only I could.
Is this the only reason we're here, to bring news of the outside world?
No, not necessarily.
Yes, I am sorry we were sidetracked. I have much more to discuss.
But before we begin, there is one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix?
Nah, go ahead, whatever, dude.
Sir, clearly your judgment on this matter is fogged, Felix. I must speak.
What? What are you talking about?
I have discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reasons for this quest.
What do you mean?
Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit once again.
Why are you telling us this now?
Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Bobby should order me to research alchemy.
Hey, wait a minute, is this what you promised to tell us once you reach Lemuria?
Yes, may I continue? Goodness gracious, don't interrupt me, you swine. Long ago, before alchemy, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of those civilizations began to wane until eventually they vanished. I have formed certain theories now suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy.
Let me get this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria?
And you only wanted to come here to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were true?
But even if everything you said is true, what does it mean?
If your theories are correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Creighton? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? If you came to this theory on your own, you are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you.
What do you mean?
King Hydros and I, as well as others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Creighton.
You do?
Civilizations thrive by building upon the knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. You have encountered many cultures in your travels. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses that you have seen?
Nah, man, they all suck.
No, they are not, but this is not the only sign of the decay that you have theorized. I think it best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty King Hydros. Yes, Creighton, we shall go visit the king.
Yeah, but King Hydros is in council with Lord Conservator. We might not be allowed in.
Ah, Conservator, that fool. He refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes. I will meet with the king and press our evidence upon Conservator. Come with me. Ugh, stupid door. Existing like this. I go gaba baba.
Wow. At last you're open. He just broke his door right off. Perfect. I guess, hey, if you gotta get outside, you gotta get outside, man.
Lump ought to be as old as Lord Bobby was, but he has so much energy. He's got a fire in him.
I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Bobby, though. But come, Felix, to the King's Palace we go.
Sure. I suppose there's nothing for us here, and it won't hurt if we just kind of poke around a little bit with it. Yeah, there's nothing. Feels odd, too, to open up this... Excuse me, chicken. Open up this screen, or this screen, or this screen, or this screen, and have there only be 3 of us. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's an odd number, and it feels odd. Okay, what? Let us dig. Let us dig. What treasures are here, pup? A bone. Can we give this dog the bone? Can we give you the bone? Mind read. We just have a bone now? What do we do with the bone? A delicious doggy treat. The details are unknown. Such a mysterious item, huh? Well, hold on to it. We've met other dogs that are hungry, right? I guess we can hold on to that. I don't know. We're kind of tight on friggin' inventory space. We'll dig again. There's nothing here, you swine. There was only 1 bone, buddy. That's not a lot. That's not even a treasure. Dig almost anywhere, he says. Goodness me. We dig in the one spot there was something. All right. Looks like these guards don't even know what to say. We are in the palace, and it is pretty. Wow. They've got some water features. Several water features. The entire place, I guess, could be considered one ginormous water feature. And, oh,
You are Lord Felix, correct?
I mean, Lord, I don't know about that. Sure, yeah, that's me. I'm Felix, whatever. Oh, you're making me blush.
It would seem the warriors of which you speak have arrived.
And so it would, your highness. I shall call them to us immediately.
And hey, Piers is here too.
There is no need, Lumpa. Let us go to them.
Hydros, would you see me dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us.
I do not go to present myself to them, Conservator. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone.
Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them.
Do as you will, Conservator. However, we shall go. I heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable that you were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome.
Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, And that old coot there is Creighton. He smells of cabbage.
Creighton is the one who told me of the outside world civilizations, of their condition.
Ah, Creighton. Lumper describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us. Oh, thank you, Your Highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction.
And who has decided this? You, Hydros? Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged.
Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent peers to confirm this for me.
So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send peers away despite our commands.
You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone.
Conservator, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to sea if he knew that this would have happened. What is it that you intended to have peers confirm? Snap. Look at this pumpkin. Oh, it's a map. That shows the ancient world, when Lemuria still traded with people on the many continents.
It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly.
Snap. And this is the map Lumper had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago.
I used this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate.
Incredible. You understand, Creighton?
What do you understand?
Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age.
That's insane!
It is not insane, it is true.
Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps. Side by side.
I mean, they look like entirely different. I don't even, like, one's orange.
There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lumper's map are clearly smaller.
Lies, nothing but lies. What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people?
You know well that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservator.
And who do you expect will believe such nonsense?
Snap. My thumbs grow tired from snapping all the time. If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not?
Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea.
And what did you find?
I found, in truth, that Lumper's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Lumper's map.
What are you saying?
Time itself has stopped. Think of Wyatt as a living, breathing being possessing its own life force. The four elements are the nourishment needed to sustain this being.
Creighton, this is exactly what King Hydros himself said to me.
Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from this nourishment. It has gone to a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Wyatt prolongs its life. Yes, when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it need only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again by feasting on all of the children at the local village.
But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die.
Wyatt is wasting away his continent shrinking because its spring never came.
Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive.
Tell me, Conservator, why do you think Poseidon has returned?
Do you have the answer, Hydros?
The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus lighthouses.
What? Have you an idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again?
Yeah.
You know that it could bring about the destruction of the world, and yet you did it anyway? My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons.
I do indeed, Conservator, and I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by, knowing as I do that the world will wither and die if we do not act.
Oh, this is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 of the beacons lit, I assume you intend to send Piers out again.
And I will go, Lord Conservator. Felix has need of my power.
Then go, Piers, but if you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever.
And everyone started sweating.
You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros.
What an undesirable old man.
But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness.
You wanna fight about it, man? It's not what...
What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. But I could not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return.
That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea.
I have already heard of this problem from Piers.
Whoa, he just pulled the chest right out of the ground. Magic trick, magic trick.
This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief.
I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy.
Seems to. You're not certain?
It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many different kinds of adepts, do you not, Felix? If we include Piers in our numbers, we have 1 adept from each of the 4 elements. And at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains.
King Hydros believes the item can only be used by one who wields synergy of the earth.
If I am not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call grind. An adept named Tony Hawk took great advantage of it with his board slide and 50-50 techniques. At least 10,000 points. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore.
With grind, you should be able to create a path in which you can sail into the Western Sea.
Oh, so this means we can move those ginormous spires, or maybe that one specific spire that we saw yesterday.
Go, brave adepts. By your hands, may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. I'll go this way.
That synergy is quite powerful. It can be only trusted to a very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate just how great his expectations are. I have no doubt that your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Felix.
All right, come here. Get inside, Piers. Get in the mothership. There we go. And let's get this. Do we even have room for it? The grindstone, but we got nothing, so we left it behind. Yeah, it's not important, is it? We desperately need a shop. We very much need a shop. I suppose I can get rid of the weasel's claw, because we just do not use those types of items. And there's only 1 of them anyways. And Felix was the one that availed a new item slot anyways, so it works out pretty well. Grindstone, equip that, learn grind. How much does it cost? Man, you got a lot of crap here. 2 PP, pulverize large objects. So you ain't got like a store in here, man, or anything? You got all sorts of crap. Wow, it just goes on and on. Oh, we're outside now. Well, hi there. I don't want to be outside. Whoa, that was weird. The camera kind of jumped. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess there are no shops here, but we are poised to go find shops, right? We're now enabled to leave the Eastern Sea, meaning we can go to new towns and places like that. And who are you?
You and Lumpa were all to leave Lemuria. I think we'd have peace and quiet here again.
Wow. Well, screw off there, nerd. That's very rude.
If you guys would just die, that'd be great.
Yeah, I see how it is. Goodness me. Nice people here in Lemuria. Nice people. Now, this is the library.
If I just plans to increase the block of the world, I against it.
Not a lot of people seem to be. I thought the librarian there would be one of the scholars that are about it. Can we find one person that supports us? Anyone? What is this? This is some sort of sleeping. I don't know what the heck these things are. Whatever. Definitely some sort of lodging accommodations. Suppose we're out of here, though. Hey, we spent like the greater part of the episode completely immersed in dialogue, so I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing that we are now on our way out of here. Oh, yep, let's just do some synergy. Look at this, people. We're adepts. Don't touch me. Stay away from me. And now we will be able to do some more adventurizing, which is fun. You know, it's good to have a nice, healthy balance of plot, aka dialogue exchange, as well as actual exploration. That said, after spending essentially an entire episode between the first part of this one and the last part of yesterday's on purely dialogue, it's nice to be on the road again. Hi, Creighton, you want to steer? What is that?
Felix, are we setting off?
Yes, we're leaving.
Then to sea we go.
And... Piers? Yes, Sheba, what is it? There's something I've been meaning to ask you, something I have to ask you. Ask me, Sheba. You and I look roughly the same age, but how old are you? Is that your question, Sheba? It's not important.
It is to me. If you're much older than us, then I'm afraid we've not shown you the proper respect.
She's got a point.
Don't worry about such things. Please treat me as you have all along.
No, that won't do. You have to tell us.
What? Come now. This is silly. No, Piers. Tell me. You're afraid you haven't shown me the proper respect, and yet you make demands of me. Look, there's a thing to grind. Stop. We gotta go grind that.
Come on, Piers. You can tell us. How old are you?
I'm gonna go grind it. This has nothing to do with respect. You just want to know how old I am, don't you? I knew it. Come on, Felix. Can't you get them off my back? Felix is mute. Felix has not spoken a single word this entire Let's Play. It's fine. Felix doesn't need to speak. He just slaps things. Now, go back in here. How dare you, game, try to distract me from this spire with dialogue. We are going to grind this down, by golly gee williker. But we should probably set grind to a hotkey, considering we use it like this. Yeah. Get out of here, buddy. Our first successful utilization of our new skill allows us to go west. Oh. And into a very, very large other room. Going down brings us nothing but pain. Going left brings us largely the same. No, another dock entirely. Interesting. Okay, well, before we dock, I want to go see. There was another branching aspect here to this waterway. Fascinating to me that there is, what is another, there's nothing at all. Great, look at that. Another half of Lemuria or something? I mean, there's ships here, right? They're Lemurian ships, no doubt. And it's very strange to me that this doesn't seem like it connects to the main part of town. It looks almost identical, except we go south here. Ancient Lemuria. Interesting. Look at that. There's the well thing where we tossing the coins in and crap. Very interesting. I wonder how much of this we're actually able to explore. At least initially, it doesn't seem like a whole lot. Can we dehydrate it? Can we parch this? No. Not even close. Very fascinating. I wonder. Reveal something to me. Are we meant to do anything here? Maybe not, but goodness me, I feel like we've stumbled across a neat little secret here. The game very diligently tried to keep us away from this, and I said no. Game? You can't stifle my exploration. Jiminy Christmas. But it doesn't seem, like I said, there's anything we actually can do here. Maybe we'll be pointed back there at a later date. This game continues to be long. It is much longer than I remember it being, and I don't necessarily know even how close we are to the end, right? Because we still have 2 lighthouses left to light, which is what we started the Let's Play with. We have, as of yet, lit exactly 0. So maybe those could come in short order, and we just go bam, bam, and then that's it. But I almost feel like the adventure is kind of just getting started, which is kind of crazy. Either which way, the adventure is getting started, this new adventure towards the Western Sea. So, can we just like grind these down? Oh, we can't cast stuff here. Okay. So we gotta leave like this. We can grind this. We can grind this. Let's do that. What happens if we go left here, huh? Left for LP. Poseidon brought that up when we beat him, and it blocked off movement in this direction, which takes us... Ooh. Oh, we're going somewhere. We grinding stones, Jiminy Christmas. will this take us to the Western Sea? That would be kind of crazy to me, considering how far away it is. I would have expected us to need, like, some sort of, I don't know, access point otherwise, but we're getting sent somewhere now. Whee! Oh, that just took us right out, didn't it? I see. Okay, so the Western Sea. Are we meant to access it from up here? Or from down here? Or from here? Or maybe even from here? It's kind of hard to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think we should go down to this area because we also need to go to friggin' Yellum, just because we have left an item there at the blacksmith, and we have an item that we should probably leave with him. And, you know, I'm just going to fast travel there now. You know, it's really freaking convenient now that we can ride the rivers. I mean, we could always ride the rivers, but I didn't know that, which means that we couldn't ride the rivers. So now that we ride the rivers, we're quicker. Oh, life hacks with LP. Anyways, back to Yallum. First thing I want to do is go exchange some wares. All right, I hope you guys got enough money from me. Frankly, it's good you guys aren't like the shopkeepers in Skyrim with like a defined, finite amount of coinage, because Jiminy Christmas, do I have a lot. You can't buy the bone. Undoubtedly, that is required for some sort of like trade sequence then, which we haven't done any of. If I remember correctly, we did do one trade sequence in the first Golden Sun last year, but we have yet to really get into anything like that here in this one. So we'll hold on to the bone, I suppose. We're going to find some hungry pup, and we'll give it a home. Oh, well, we did see one, didn't we? Actually, like out on one of the islands, I think. I don't know. I don't remember, but we're making lots of friggin' money. We got over $100,000. Jiminy Christmas. Sell the sword. Yeah, 128. No, Piers, I got one more thing to sell. The Viking helm. 130K. Cool. And we have one thing to pick up here, which I am going to hazard a guess we will not want, right? Because, I don't know. I feel like we have such good things, but that's a ring. Spirit ring. I feel we don't have many rings equipped. Restores 160 HP to all allies. Sheba's got a ring equipped. Let's give it to Piers. Piers can equip it, and now he has a group heal, effectively, until that thing breaks, so that's cool. Now, what's up, buddy? I'm going to need you to get back out of bed. Your entire existence is just either smithing or sleeping, which I respect it, man. You keep on. And we have one more thing. Tearstone. That's it, do we? Cool. Well, perfect. Now we have plenty of inventory space, which is exceedingly cool. And what's more, I didn't realize this when I came here, but the log outside, I wonder if we can grind this. Oh, yeah, I gotta look the right way. No, we still don't. What is the synergy required to get over there, man? Wow, we got so much crap going on in our friggin' synergy stores, but apparently not enough. Okay, well, hopefully we do have enough. Well, hopefully really we're just in the right location, because we're going to go investigate this crap and see if we can grind it. If we can't, well, you know what that means? It means we're just about as far away from the other crap as possible, which will be at least a little bit disappointing. But hey, with the friggin' blind Let's Play, you just got to investigate. It's fine. There's got to be something. Let's be optimistic here. This is the only way to be. Be optimistic, because there can't be that much crap scattered in the sea and have there be nothing for us to grind. Right? Get out of here. I'm gonna make friggin' calamari sushi out of you. No. Crucial fire. Wow. So that's the critical for Felix's new weapon. 256 damage. Jiminy Christmas. Feel pretty good about that one, man. Wow. Good thing we had all the lucky medals we did to garner that from the fountain back in Lemuria. Okay, can grind? No. We're moving into it. I guess we're not really moving into it. I'm moving into this pocket here. Can grind? Can grind? No. It was nice that we can cast it. We just can't have the hotkey work, because hotkey just brings up the map. I see, and then of course the other hotkey zooms out. Okay, well, it would seem that this is not our avenue of interest. Gazed into the pond and found sunlight reflecting off... What? No? Very good, Felix. Okay, and really, this is not a pond. This is called an ocean, Felix. But I suppose what is an ocean if not a ginormous friggin' pond? So I guess the thought process here is that now that we know this is not going to happen, we should probably just work clockwise and cross everything off. This won't work, right? Yeah, because that doesn't continue through. Unless maybe, like, can we go upriver? No, because there's bridges. Bridges will screw our noodle. So yeah, we'll go clockwise. We'll check out this over by Madra. Maybe we can work our way through that. Maybe we can work our way through the Gondolin Cliffs in some capacity, though I'm doubtful there. And if all else fails, maybe we can come up here all the way to the far north. But then that begs the question, what the heck do we do about this, huh? Because we need to get off into the Western Sea. Or at least I thought that was the goal. Well, no matter the case, we're going to figure that out next time. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you then.